I really enjoyed Voyeurs. It was very intense and stressful. So thank you for that. My first question is really for both of you, because I thought it was so interesting that this couple seems very much in love, and yet they're at a place where spying on their neighbors seems like their idea of a good time. So did you guys talk with each other or with Michael about the road that led here?
Yeah, I think that, Thomas and Pippa have different ideas about what they're doing at the top. Thomas is very happy in this next step of settling down with Pippa, like getting this lease and creating this life together. And Pippa doesn't want to settle down too much. And so when they get a glimpse of their neighbors, Thomas sees it as something light and fun, and Pippa does too, but it evolves into something different for the two of them.
Darker.
Yeah, for Pippa, it evolves into something dark.
Yeah. Darker.
Now, Sydney, I love you in Euphoria, first of all. So.
Thank you.
Good job. But I know that I heard that you brought your intimacy coordinator over to Voyeurs. How did that help the collaboration in those intimate scenes that you guys have to do with each other and perhaps with others? I don't know.
Yeah, so the role of an intimacy coordinator is kind of there's multiple roles that they hold, but it's to be your voice when sometimes you feel pressured or nervous or just can't speak up in the moment. Also, they're there to provide breath mints, gum. They also have like yoga pads, so you aren't really touching each other. Like there's so many things that go on behind the scenes because it's very technical, like a very technical sex scenes. It's not as intimate as you think they are, but having Amanda, who I've worked with, she came from Voyeurs, she also came to White Lotus and worked with Alex and Jake, and she knows her shit, and she makes sure that if we're doing a scene multiple times, she'll come and be like, all right, I think that they're about done, and you have one more take. And she's really good at just being observant and sensing how you are feeling.
Yeah, she's in your corner.
Yeah.
And but then also at the same time, she's a choreographer, like she's making sure that it looks real and believable.
Yeah.
And it's this balance of like,
it's really funny. Sometimes you think you're doing it, and then they're like on the screen, you're like, that.
Yeah, I know. There's clearly nothing happening.
But I do want to say, like, Mike though is the most.
Okay, wait, sorry, finish your
What?
sentence. You call Michael Mike?
Yeah.
Ben also calls Michael Mike.
Yeah.
I've always called him Michael. Is his name Mike?
It's Michael Moham. I call him Mike.
Everyone calls him Mike but me. What happened? Why did I get to call him Mike?
Mike?
You have a special relationship with him.
Everyone does, but okay. I have a special relationship.
You have a special relationship.
Michael is the most kind-hearted human being. Like, he embodies the word kind.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's so true.
So there was never one moment where I think I felt I needed Amanda to speak up on my behalf, or Amanda needed to. Like, he really was so thoughtful and took to heart like how intense and physical and intimate these scenes were. So having the mix of Amanda and Michael, it was like the safest space you could be in.
I love that.
Crazy how he wrote a script this dark and intense,
because he's
so nice and sweet and gentle and
well, that is good to know. I'm glad he is not like his script.
No, far from it, which shows how talented he is.
Without spoilers. What theme did you most take away from the film or from your character?
From my character, I mean, there's this theme of like obviously voyeurism, but like privacy, publicity, comparison, obsession. But with my character specifically, it was this idea of not being enough, and I think that's like a lot of what a lot of people struggle with. I think that we're constantly told that we're not enough through different avenues. Like we're not enough if we don't buy that house or get a nuclear family or have kids or buy that product or pursue our dreams. Or it's like there's like all this pressure to be something, you know, and so a lot of people feel like they're unfulfilled. So I liked playing a personification of that. Yeah.
That was very deep.
You can take that.
On that note, I must leave you now, but I cannot wait for everyone. I cannot wait for everyone to watch this film. It was fascinating.